Hi everyone, this is Roslyn, your recovery coach and counsellor. Today I'd like to talk about integrating our new behaviours, our new ways of living. So I've written down three just things that have happened to me in the last 24 hours or so. So number one, I was, and my new way of behaving. My new way is kind of becoming more normal now. So I was sharing with a friend, met up with a friend, with another friend. And the other friend had come over from New Zealand for a holiday, and my other friend said, "How long are you staying?" And she said 4 days. And she explained that I had said I will only have visitors for 4 days, and which is what I do now. I have very strict boundaries around that for the relationship with my friend and with myself, so I don't build up resentment. Trust me, I was doing exactly the opposite for years, having all of this stuff, so I've definitely had the contrast. Anyway, the other friend that was asking her said, yeah, Ros is really strong on her boundaries, and I want to be more like that. My point is, people like it when you stick to your boundaries, they know where you are. And so another situation just before, and I thought, I'm going to jump on and talk about this, is I was negotiating a time to meet up. I'd met for someone to have an appointment with me, and then they came back and said they've got a doctor's appointment. I can't do that appointment. Could you do then? I went back and I said, I can do then. And she texted me back and said, I'm so sorry, I'm mucking you around and whatever. I texted her back and I said, you're not mucking me around. I don't allow anybody to muck me around. It's totally fine. And she goes, oh, wow, I'm going to start doing that too. So what I want to say is that people actually like it. They feel better. They feel safer. They feel like the old me would have probably liked her to think she was, oh, I'm doing it. I've just done a video on compromising. Oh, I'm doing it and it's mucking me around. I don't need that anymore. I don't want that, people to be needy on me like that. And so where did I get to? So it was about clear boundaries. People know where you are. I said to her, you're not mucking me around. I don't allow people to muck me around. She goes, oh, well, so she can drop the worry or the guilt or whatever she was doing with, oh, mucking Ros around, all these stories and all this drama about making one appointment. Another thing that's just happened a couple of days ago, a friend from school in New Zealand, he's a wonderful painter, and he sent me a photo of a painting that he's done. I've wanted one of his paintings for quite some time, and it was a bit awkward around the price of it, and he wanted me to make an offer, and I said, look, I have no idea about paintings. I said, I want it because you've painted. And I used to sit beside this guy when I was in, I think, middle school, intermediate we called it. So anyway, it was a little bit of argy-bargy, and I wasn't prepared to. Then he came back with what his painting, the price is on the website, and he said, I don't want you to feel pressured. I said, I can tell you, I won't allow people to feel, I don't feel pressured. And he said, and I don't want you to be going outside of what you want or outside of your budget. I said, I won't be doing that. People feel relieved. It takes all that messiness, I call it codependency, out of it. So just to recap, it's about when you have good, solid boundaries and you're not wanting for people to get people's attention, or that you're not wanting to think, oh, I'm mucking Ros around. None of all that stuff. I don't get mucked around. If I get mucked around, that's my responsibility. And I don't like those feelings when I feel like that. And I don't like it when I feel someone else is doing that to me. So it's our responsibility to not get mucked around, not go out of our budget just to be people pleasing. I said to this guy friend, I said, I'm telling you now, I won't just do that to people please. He said, thank you very much. So people like it when you're firm and solid in what you'll do. Of course, the other thing is, they cannot agree or not want to partake, and that's fine too. But I know when I've subordinated, gone outside my values, when I've said I'll do something to compromise. I don't like that word. I've just done a video on that. I don't use that word. I'm not compromising my emotional health, my emotional emotional sobriety for anything, because I suffer and I'm not prepared. And that's what I said to my friend with the painting. I said, I won't do that to myself. It's not what I do to you. I won't do that to myself. He goes, I love that, Ros. So reach out to me, 20-minute free discovery. And also this wonderful book with lots of good ideas on it. So I just wanted to share that, the experience. These are everyday experiences that we're having to integrate this work into our life. The work becomes the new normal way of living. And that's why it takes a wee while to integrate these practices. So it would be very unnormal, if that's a word, or for me to go against my values or go against myself nowadays. Whereas the whole of my life, I went against myself all the time. But it's not normal for me to do that now. So, and I'm very happy to share that, and people like it. Well, I've heard back from the people that do like it. Maybe some people don't like it, and that's totally okay too. I'm quite fine with that. The thing is, I'm not prepared to go outside of my values. I'm not prepared to subordinate to anybody or for anything, because I suffer. So, and I'm not prepared to do that to myself. So until next time, thank you very much.